Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and I have an interesting one here for you today. This is Genesis 2, and we are obviously out in the lunar space-ish kind of biome, and this is just insane. So basically, I'm gonna go and take a screenshot because I think this is cool looking right here. So we're gonna go and back up here. You can see that I killed a bunch of stryders to specifically get this one. We didn't get the saddlebags on it, but this is a very, very important strider. Now, the reason being is very simple. When you are in the space biome and you have these blue rocks, you can get a ridiculous amount of element with the tech strider as long as you have an excavation rig on him. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So basically you're just gonna activate the rig and you're gonna see it right now. One thing, he just gets a ton. Like, look at this, look at this. Now you can use the trick where you can like float around in the biome with him if you wanted to, but you can just walk around and get a ridiculous amount of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and just like transfer all of the element to my inventory so you can see what I'm talking about. So that was what, maybe 5-10 seconds, and I haven't leveled this guy up. This is a max level, so we're gonna go ahead and level up some of the melee damage on him, and then just because, you know, we're just gonna go all melee, I take it back. So, and I'll show you how much of a difference that makes. It's not very much. You don't get much more, but it's a little bit more, just so you can see. All right, so you just walk around here, and you can get a ridiculous, like, no more do you need any sort of anything. Like, you just do this, and this is how you get a ridiculous amount of element. Now, I like it because this means that, you know, Ark is actually becoming a little bit more fair, because it used to be the case where you had to have gotchas and you had to have things like that in order to actually play. But you can get thousands of element per, I don't know, hour if you really wanted to. Just take one of these bad boys out and you just get ridiculous things. Now, there is no boosts or anything like that. This is just normal. And I have only gone one portion of this rock. And at this moment, I have almost 3 rows of element shards and 18 element. Are you kidding me? So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, in my opinion, that's pretty cool because it gets you to the end game faster, and it allows you to do the things you really want to do in the game, not kind of just focus on the tedious bullcrap that you have to sometimes do in Ark. Alright, so get some more element, put it in my inventory, and drop all. So I'm just going to harvest this one island to show you how much, like, you can get legitimately in almost no time at all. And you can attach this to a dedicated storage box. I wouldn't do it on solo player if I was you, because it's a little bit crazy in order to actually accomplish that feat, and it like lags out your entire game. But it's a lot of fun when you actually get one of those going on a non-solo player game. Alright, there we go. Now, he does have, if you were to have the saddlebags, that's the one I'd be looking for if I was you, but this guy is a lot of fun. I mean, you can see how much you're able to harvest. This is the new harvesting machine, and it's going to be kind of a fight. I think people are going to actually get a hold of these things, like with these excavation rigs, and they are really going to be useful. You just have to be out here at the right time. So this is going to be like a danger for PvP. Now, you can see that now I'm floating in space. The strider will swim. And I have another video coming out about that. You do get stuck though as soon as you encumber, so it's not like unfair, but like you're in like the outside space biome, so when you're moving around like this, you can still swim, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of like go between the rocks and just come back with a ridiculous amount of element. So just so you can see how much I've already gotten. How much is that? Okay, that's a lot. So let's just look. Let's just be curious here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows of element shards at 6,000, so that's 30,000 element shards, right? Yeah, because 6,000 times 5 rows. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then 50 additional element as well. You can't complain about that. That is enough to run your base for quite a while. For most people, fill your turrets, fill everything. This is ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and swim down to this one, and you can see what I mean by that. So like he goes pretty quick when it comes to actually swimming in space. It's not something that's you're going to be like flying at ridiculous speed, but you could increase the movement speed if you really wanted to and get yourself some crazy element. Sure, look at that picture. That's cool. So there you go. So look at that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take that to the bank. Yes, please. All right. So you can see that per shot, he's getting a very solid amount of element shards, and you can kind of move your head around like this, and he'll automatically like attach to these things, which is pretty nice, obviously. And then you just drop all the stone. Now, if you were to link to dedicated storage, you could actually just send it all there immediately, and that would save you a ton of time. But I don't have that activated right now. Now, I think this isn't, I mean, I don't say game breaking, but it is. I think it more of just changes how you do things in Ark, because it's such a grind for solo players and things like that. But now this makes it so you can actually legitimately play solo, and tech isn't something that's unaccomplishable anymore. So I don't know, I really appreciate this addition. So that's my personal opinion on it. So I mean, I haven't been out here for more than 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm coming back with not a slot cap, but quite a bit of element shards, like tens of thousands, and that's pretty awesome if you ask me. We haven't even harvested this entire structure yet, which is pretty awesome. So as long as you're just, you know, out here every now and then, like you do an element run every, I don't know, once a month at this rate, and just spend a little bit of time out here, and you're never gonna need it again, especially for small tribes. Come on now, this is ridiculous. So anyways, this is the best way to get a ton of element, and hopefully it does help you out, and hopefully you're able to get one of these guys and just go out into space. So anyways, hopefully this helps you out. Teach out.